Hi guys, sorry I'm a bit late. My... Hi guys, I'm not working. Yeah, hey guys, sorry I'm a bit late. I've got the problems with my stream. To my other Wi-Fi, I think I'm having problems with this particular one. So I'm just going to Wi-Fi, hopefully that's more reliable. So give me a few minutes, guys. Hi guys, sorry about that. I was having problems with my Wi-Fi. Hopefully I've got it sorted out now. Yeah, good win for us. We made hard work of it, but we're through to the semi-final. Hopefully that'll be 2 semi-finals. Hopefully we can get through to the semi-final of the Champions League as well. Yeah, Arsenal are playing shockingly. I've got a boy in tears over here watching his team. I keep telling him to change and support the proper team, and he got to listen to his dad sometimes, because fathers always know best. So hopefully I can convince him to become a Chelsea supporter. I'm working on him, so once he sees a few bad results, he may move over to the blue side of London. Right, let me just put in the streaming here. This is the link. If you want to join, just click on that link and join the conversation. Yeah. 2-0 victory, own goal, and then a goal at the end by Ziyech. Ziyech is starting to score a few goals now. And Zane, I told you guys, listen to Zane. He can make you lots of money, guys. I said to you, put some money on a 2-0 victory. Zane predicted 2-0 again. And this guy, if you know what, I should have. And I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd have put like £200 or £300 on it, and I'd have won. I'd have doubled my money. I'm not sure what the odds were for the 2-1. Eric, how you doing, man?
Yeah,
how's it going?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, I missed the first half, but I managed to catch up with the second half, and yeah, it was a bit of a. It was probably our most difficult game. We didn't look comfortable at all for a large part of the second half, but the most important thing was the win, and I liked how we were able to score a second goal, on the counter attack.
Yeah.
Game off.
Oh, come on, Arsenal. Sorry, Arsenal nearly scored. It was clear of the line. Yeah. I'm willing Arsenal to get back, because if West Ham win today, they're going to be level on points with us.
It's 3-1, isn't it?
It's 3-1 at the moment, yeah. Arsenal have come out a bit better this half. Yeah, sorry, I'm sending someone a bit. Yeah, Bobby's on. Okay. All right, Bobby, how you doing? Yeah, apologies, I was having problems with my internet connection. How you doing?
Yeah, that's okay, Max. A bit irritated by a number of things today. As always thankful that we win. But I just think, well, first of all, I'm glad Sheffield United are going to go down. I cannot understand why we've come to this in the Premier League. We praise these teams for these ridiculous low blocks. Look how much better they played when they came out to play a little bit in the first half. This negative mentality, I don't know whether it's Mourinho that brought it in or Benitez, but it's nonsense in a cup
But
game.
you've seen that a lot this season, haven't you? Remember Arsenal against Tottenham last week? The thing is, and then they only started playing in the second half when they started to lose, when they were losing, and they looked a lot better. And then West Ham against Man United, that was the same thing.
We have to remember the traditions of the British game, and indeed things like the FA Cup. What is so fantastic about the FA Cup, and the reason why so-called lesser teams often upset bigger teams when they're off their day, is because they go out and give it a go. What Sheffield United did was an absolute disgrace, and it irritated me. A number of things for them. I don't care what they do, but another.
Sorry. Carry on.
I was to say, it's I'm going to say is perhaps not so popular, but I gave Zuma man of the match. I still feel nervous when we have Kepa in goal. I think Chilwell can and should do better in the final third. Yes, he took that shot that led to the own goal, but I think generally his offensive play it needs sharpening up. Okay, he's young, and I guess that will come. Tuchel, he knows how to use his squad, and I know that in the summer he's going to make up for the obvious weaknesses still within the squad. It's just his tactical skills that keep us where we are at the moment. Mason, well, we hardly saw him. Pulisic, well, huffed and puffed. And, sorry, it sounds like a bit of a rant, but I'm just fed up with these media coverages of Chelsea, a constant...
it was terrible.
It's always... Keogh and all the sniping. I
know. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It is. And, my final point, which isn't popular, I'm fed up with all the feminism in football as well. I mean, why must we always have some woman covering a football game, men's football game? It's got nothing to do with it. I mean, keep it out of football. It's just annoying the hell out of me. All these agendas and
it's all about equality nowadays, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's meaningless, and it's irritating, and it's very counterproductive. Because it looks fake, it comes out fake, it takes a lot out of the excitement of the game. I mean, we love the FA Cup, but honestly, if this is how we are going forward, it's a damn squid. A few people will be watching it, especially neutrals.
Yeah.
Sorry for my rant. Sorry.
I
had to get it out.
Yeah, going back to what you were saying about the commentary as well. The commentary for me, I tweeted something because it was like the commentator. He was actually willing Sheffield United to score,
yes,
and it's always those little slide digs as well. Because you're mentioning about Chelsea are serial FA Cup winners now since 1970, and Martin Keown came out with a slide dig. Oh, Roman Abramovich, not forgetting that we had won 2 FA Cups under the Ken Bates era when we had Vialli and Hillett as managers. As well. So
League Cups.
Yeah, and we were
exactly finals.
And if you want to talk about history, we were the last team to win an FA Cup at the old Wembley, and I think the first one to win it at the new Wembley. That's history for you. Hey DJ.
Hey guys, how you all doing? You all right?
Yeah. Got the job done. Not a great game, but got the job done.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I was just listening to what you were just saying. I think Bobby, all talking about Martin Keown's commentary today. I thought it was absolutely disgraceful by him.
It was. That? Yeah.
I mean, he came out of his comments. I think they were saying about us winning the FA Cup, and he said, "Oh, all while Roman was there." In fact, the commentator put it so quickly right and said, "As it goes, it was actually pre-Roman," and he shut his mouth. It just annoyed me. It really annoyed me. I mean, this is. Don't get me wrong. This is an Arsenal guy here. I can understand why he's coming out with all these stupid comments here. But I mean, if they really do history, and I mean, this is what I'm trying to say about history, Max. Only the fans, the only people that would know about Chelsea's history is us fans, and maybe the journalists out there that follow Chelsea, right? But other than that, when you got idiot fans like him that are not even Chelsea fans and just play for one of your rival clubs. Of course, they're not going to know the history because they're just going to come out with a load of rubbish. And his rubbish today, I thought, I'm so glad the commentator put him straight down and he shut up.
Exactly. When we do our nostalgia day, when we're talking about history, maybe we need to send it to all the ex-footballers and the commentators as well, so that they know that we have got history. Because I'm fed up with this nonsense.
It's very annoying. Like even. I'm always listening to whenever they're making comments. I'm always listening because I'm expecting them to say something wrong. People kept saying even something as simple as Mendy's height. I've heard like 5 different heights. 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". The guy is 6'6". It's a very simple thing. You can just Google it in 5 seconds.
Exactly. They do their homework. That's their job.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing that annoyed me as well was I don't know if it was the actual commentator who said it, or it was actually Kieran again. Oh, will Tuchel regret actually coming to Chelsea after these 18 months or something like that? And I'm like thinking, what the heck is this guy on?
Yeah.
That is it, because it's their agenda. A lot of clubs think his agenda's against their club or whatever, but I just think I've watched many games, and the media bias for Chelsea is just clear and plain for everyone to see.
No, it's for sure, and it's been going on since even before Abramovich. Ken Bates time, even before that.
But remember back in the day when Chelsea were first formed, and they had that little, I think it wasn't the Lion, before that, they were saying that Chelsea were, even in the black and white days, they were calling Chelsea the joke club or something like that, weren't they, apparently?
I heard about that. My dad was telling me stories about that. And I only heard off that. But yeah, I wouldn't believe it. I would not, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. I'd like to welcome, 1 minute, Bob. I'd like to welcome Daniel to the stream. I don't think he's ever been on.
I haven't been on, but I've been watching your channel for
I know you've been watching my channel, one of my biggest supporters. Yeah, big up, Daniel, and thanks for all your support. I know you've been pushing me on Twitter. So what you got to say, mate?
I just hate people having a vendetta against my club.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
That's it. I'm glad about the win, but that's what I hate the most.
You know what? I think I like when we prove them wrong. It's very good because it's just it's like every single time we just prove people wrong. People were saying, "Oh, we have no chance against Atletico Madrid. We're going to get destroyed. We're going to get outclassed," and then we beat them, and all of a sudden things change. Oh, Atletico played poorly. Oh, they weren't good. Atletico are awful. Chelsea just got let off. I had Alan, what's his name? Adrian Durham.
God!
Adrian Durham. You can imagine him saying Chelsea should be worried because Atletico played poorly. That doesn't make any sense. What does that mean? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
it's just nonsense.
And the thing is, as well, why don't Man City get as much hate as we do? They've spent, a lot of money, a lot more money than we have in the last few years, and they don't get as much hate. They get all the love, don't they, from the commentators, everything else.
It's this sort of weird, sort of north-south thing. Yeah, it's strange, but it's there. And for some reason of it all, because Chelsea have always been the sort of glamour, fashionable London club. You take it to the 60s where they were a
Welsh used to come.
club.
People like Rafa Welsh used to be there, the swinging 60s.
Right.
And anyone who was famous used to come and watch us back then. So.
A lot of jealousy came in. They never wanted it to be a club that'll be up there with the greats. It's daft, but it's there. It's real. And we've got to call it when we see it, really. It's just too much. I've got to say, none of us, I don't think there's one, real Chelsea fan as deluded enough to think that the Champions League is a gimme for us. But we can dream, we can dream. And we wait and see. We've got to be very careful because Porto are going to do exactly what Sheffield United did, but with much, much, much better players. So we really can't take it for granted. But, the way they almost sneer at Chelsea, well, you're going to win the Champions League then. It breaks my teeth. It really does.
But some of the nonsense as well that I've heard after when we've got through, like it was fixed, the draw was fixed and everything. This is coming from, look at our last few draws. We've had the hardest teams in the last few years. We've had the hardest teams out of the hat. So we deserve a bit of a luck with the draw, And as you said, Bobby, it's not even because any team in the 8 is someone to be reckoned with. So I don't think it's not going to be a gimme because Porto are no mugs that you saw against Juventus that they can play. They're well coached. They've got a fantastic coach. And obviously, it reminds me way back when they had a great coach in the underdogs, and the certain coach was Mr. Marino, wasn't it?
Yeah,
a few years, and he went to Manchester United. Manchester United were the big favourites, and he went there and got a result. So we still got to be on top of our game, so otherwise we'll be in trouble. So
I totally agree. Totally agree.
They even tried to slaughter Tuchel for his substitutions, and I think he got it right.
The subs were spot on today.
Yeah. He knows how to use his squad. He knows how to bring the best out of the players he's got. And yes, we have a few problems in front of goal. That's clear. But, he knows how to jiggle it around. And then suddenly, Ziyech pops up with what I thought was a very decent goal.
It was a good.
Oh, what a goal that was, I have to say.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing I'll also say, before I was a little bit late coming on, Max, because I was listening to his after-match press conference, his post-match, and he was actually saying that if anyone goes to watch it, I'm sure Daniel will probably go back and watch it as well. He actually came out and said that they had a talk with the players before that, and he felt their concentration levels were not fully on this game today. Just go out there and perform to the highest standards, but he could tell the concentration levels were not there, but they still got a result.
But you know what?
In that kind of way, I mean, obviously he knew the players were not, the players were obviously up for it, but he just said their concentration levels were not there because the tiredness was kicking in from their game against Atletico and all that. That's why he made the changes as he did today. So, he does make interesting points on that. So anyone that hasn't heard, go and watch his post-match. You'll see what I mean when you hear it, when he's talking to the the journalists again, Yeah.
And you know what? It's always going to be a disjointed performance anyway, because he made 9 changes from what we had. And when we played against Barnsley as well, when we made wholesale changes, again the performance wasn't great. But as I said, it wasn't a great performance. But we got the job done. We're in the semis, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. And again, we didn't concede, although we should have conceded. McGoldrick, what was? Oh man, this guy. As I said, he turned into. He's usually a prime Messi against us. He did a little Messi.
Not this time. Not this time.
But not this time. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you have to give credit to Kepa today.
Yeah, definitely.
Kepa was good today. Yeah. Yeah, Kepa was good.
That's what happens when you have competition.
Yeah. He made some good saves. Kepa made some good saves. David, mate. Daniel, where are you from?
I'm from the Midlands, mate.
Yeah, I could tell your accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why Chelsea?
Zola.
Zola,
of course, man.
Yeah, what a player he was.
Magic man.
Player he was. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fantastic player. Yeah. Chelsea stand, welcome.
Welcome. Hello, guys.
Hey, how you doing, mate?
Yeah. Unbeaten run hasn't ended.
Nope. It hasn't.
Still winning. Haven't conceded more than 3 goals. What more?
Yeah. But give credit to Sheffield United because they had 3 shots on target today. That's more than most teams manage when they play against us these days. So, come on! It's game on. Another own goal. That's 2 own goals. So it's 3-2 now. Come on, Arsenal.
Are you watching it? Everyone's watching it.
After whisper that. I can't say come on, Arsenal.
This is the second game we're supporting Arsenal.
2 own goals. That's 2 own goals in a row.
No, I think it's the third now.
No, third game, because remember Leicester and Tottenham, and now this one. So
I don't know if it was Eric that was
Man United as well. Scored no goal for Man United.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's his second own goal, isn't it?
Yeah, second own goal.
He probably wants Chelsea to get 4th. He's a secret. We've paid him off, I think.
Craig Dawson used to play for Spurs, don't he? So.
Yeah, no, that's the other brother. Michael Dawson used to play for them.
How do you concede it? Oh my! It's like he's.
Craig Dawson. It's Craig Dawson.
I just saw it.
So is it Craig Dawson, Michael's brother?
What's the game on it?
I think they're related.
I was going to say, I think Eric made a point about Atletico Madrid and how we beat them. And I've got to say, honestly, if we still had Lampard, we would have lost that.
We would have.
I don't think he has
Yeah, we would have. I've realised as well through lots of stuff. Yeah, we would have lost it.
Yeah, what did you hear the rivals said after
I
we beat
changed my
them,
mind on Frank Lampard now.
Yeah. Oh, no, Daniel was saying something. 1 minute, let Daniel talk. And then
what was that, Daniel?
Yeah.
Now, did you hear what the rivals said after we beat them? It's only Atletico Madrid. They're a Spanish Burnley.
Oh, man.
But before that, but before that, we were beat. Before that, I said, Atletico Madrid's going to go through and beat us.
I know. Yeah, the haters will be haters. You know what, Daniel? I love all that as well. You know why? It means that we're back again. Because before, when they weren't worrying about us, then that's because we weren't winning games. Now that we're starting to winning games and we're now a threat, then that's why they're coming out with all this nonsense. So it's all good for us. You know, I welcome it.
Part of it has been our fault, to be honest.
Banter.
We made it easy for them because of how we've been underachieving. So we now need to make it uncomfortable as possible. Yeah. And you know what he said when he first came to Kel, which is proving right now. First press conference, he said, "I want us to be a horrible team to play against."
Yeah.
And boy, are we a horrible team to play against now.
Oh,
if it was clinical, then
that comment. Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Honestly, if West Ham give away another 3-goal lead, it's just going to be.
This is going to be.
No, they came back from 3-0 down last time.
No, against Tottenham, didn't they? They came back in there. That was with 8 minutes to go or something like that. Yeah. If they lose or draw today, I think we can kiss goodbye. For morale reasons, I think they're not going to happen. I don't think they'll make top 4, but they're still in the mix. But I think a defeat today or a draw, especially from the position they're in, I think it's going to dent their confidence a lot.
Still got to play them yet, though.
Yeah, we got to play them. We got to go there and play them. So
4 games time?
Yeah.
Who do you think will get in the semis?
Southampton's a dream, isn't it? Yeah, Southampton's a dream.
But we'll probably get Man City.
Yeah.
Man City again. Man City again just did what they needed to do. What? Because the
I don't really feel scared of Man City. Really, to be fair, I don't really feel scared of Man City. I don't know why. I just don't feel scared of Man City.
No,
Man City are still going to be a strong team to play against.
Yeah. I have this feeling.
I don't know why.
They're the same as us. Only a striker away.
I'm not really scared of Man City. I don't. Since we beat Atletico Madrid, I've just thought about this, and I don't feel scared of Man City.
Man City are a different level.
They're still a good team.
I don't know, but I don't know why I think that. I just don't know why.
Tuchel has obviously made the fans feel confident.
Yeah. But Man City, exactly. But Man City are still going to be. Thinking about it though, what are you saying, please? If you say Man City and Man United.
Oh no.
I probably prefer to play Man City over Man United. Actually,
I'd rather play Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton would be the dream. But I think with United, what you get with United, they'll just play that low block.
And Tuchel knows what formation they're going to play as well.
Yeah, guaranteed you now. If we played United, it'll be 0-0. It'll go to penalties.
Yeah,
and then it'll be a lottery on penalties.
And who do you think will win on penalties if it was?
I don't know. It's a lottery. You can't predict penalties.
I don't know. Who's got better penalties? I think we've got better penalty takers, but is it if they're going to score?
Well,
yeah.
Not like Man City. None of them can take penalties. I swear, all of them miss.
That's who you want then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'd love. I'd love
Bird. Oh my!
What happened?
What happened?
You're a bit behind. Arsenal's on the ball.
You're way behind. I think you're on a stream.
Am I way behind?
Different timeline.
Yeah, you're on a stream. Yeah, I'm on Sky.
Just out of curiosity, guys, did you guys actually get a chance to see that interview that Roman did on Forbes magazine?
I've heard about it. I need to read it.
Yeah, he's made
brilliant.
Brilliant. He's made a lot of sense to what he said. Why he sacked managers, how Chelsea's more of a community than just a football club. He does when
all
they talk about
Chelsea
long-term
teams he supports.
Yeah, all of
Chelsea
supports every single one of them. And he does want long term, but he goes, why they've gone and got rid of managers? Because when the managers come in, they know exactly what they need to do. And if they don't do it, they know what the situation is. He, of course, wants long term. Exactly. I was just about to say that. Exactly what it is. I think he'd probably want Tuchel as a long term there. And I hope he can be long term there.
If he's successful. Chelsea's point is
exactly.
Simple.
Got to be successful,
he wants success for the club. I think we are really blessed to have Roman. I just think we're so lucky.
Yeah, but if you look at even if you look at it now, even if you look at it now, come on! Oh,
I can't believe you're all rooting for Arsenal, man. It's a bad day.
Can you imagine?
Come on.
So
we're not watching it on.
I'm on Sky.
I'm on Sky.
Come on, guys.
Oh, okay. I'm watching stream.
That was too deep there.
So, Bobby, how could you ahead of me? It's probably because I'm watching it on Sky HD.
Okay, I'm just on. What am I on? I think Sky One. It's on all Sky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sky 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. It is HD. I'm watching it on.
Okay, but I think you.
Is it on? Oh, okay. Is it on? Is it on? Is on
there in the box?
No one there.
And just one more point I want to make to you guys about this whole thing with the magazine. I don't know if you guys also had a chance to see. Roman's son. Roman's son. Yeah, he's a passionate Chelsea fan. Yeah.
Yes.
So even if Roman does decide to go, the club's in safe hands.
He'll take over.
Yes. Take over.
We're in safe hands, man. I have to say that.
But if you go and look at the managers, I think the only one who was sacked unfairly for me was Ancelotti. Ancelotti, for finishing second. And if you think there's a lot of circumstances behind that as well, because Ray Wilkins left. I think was it a drink problem they said he had why he went.
Yeah,
and then and then Ancelotti's dad died as well.
Yeah.
During the season, so he wasn't as
I know he didn't like Sarri, but I think he wasn't treated fairly neither.
But Sarri actually wanted to go.
Yeah, he gets.
I think with Sarri because
Sarri was just he's just not really. Everyone said sorry boo. All of this is nonsense. He hasn't won anything. He's not really like experienced.
I think with Sarri, what he should have done. Sarri could have taken us to play good football at a given time, maybe. No. I think it's,
he could have if he had the right players he wanted.
Sarri's problem was that he didn't engage with the fan base, and you have to, if you look at you, even if you don't believe it, you've got to give that impression. That's why people took to Conte, is because of what it is, and that's why people take to Jurgen Klopp as well, is because of what they do with the fan base. And what he was doing, he was saying, oh yeah, I'm still the Napoli man and everything else. So it didn't really bode too well with a lot of the Chelsea support.
There were many,
and I would have got rid of him anyway. He used to smoke on the thing. It looks weird.
It wasn't smoking.
He didn't use smoke. He used to eat it.
Yeah, cigarette butts, so he didn't used to smoke. Yeah.
He was stupid. If you
weird.
Want,
why would you do that?
Get Chelsea fans' backs up, come in and start talking about another club.
I know. Yeah.
He wasn't even trying, man. He wasn't even trying to get on side with the fans. He just
I think had he got on side with them, I think that it would have been a better marriage for us. But the fact that he didn't, and he's and also the Kepa incident as well didn't do him any favours, did it? In the League Cup final.
But that was Kepa's fault, though.
I know, but as a manager, you've got to be shown authority as well.
The squad,
if it was me, I'd be coming onto the pitch and dragging him off.
That's what I would have done as well.
If he tries to disrespect me like that, I'm coming on, I'm pulling him off.
You should yell straight away. If the manager says he's the one in charge of the substitutions, if he tells you to get off,
only because Caballero was good at penalties. That's why he took him off.
Yeah.
The fact that Kepa did what he did means that he knows that he could have gotten away with it.
Exactly. Can you imagine someone trying that with Alex Ferguson or even Pep Guardiola or something like that?
If John Terry was on the pitch.
Oh, you'd have dragged him off. But as Eric was saying, he
did get fined for it, right? Did he get fined?
Yeah. And he got dropped for a couple of games. But what I'm saying
is his lesson.
As Eric said,
I think he has.
Yeah, as Eric said, if he knew he couldn't get away with that, what's happening in training ground and everything else, and the authority, he wouldn't have done it. So I'm not sure, or what was going on with the attitude of the players on the training pitch. Was he a bit too soft with them? Maybe.
The management as well was awful, just horrible.
Do you think we can win the Champions League?
Simple game.
Please say yes.
Yeah.
Anyone can win the Champions League. We got a chance. We got as good a chance as anyone to win the Champions League.
2012 vibes I've got.
Yes.
It is the vibes, isn't it? It's those vibes, isn't it? It is those vibes again this year. I think I really think we have got a chance.
If we win the Champions League, I'm gonna be saying to Arsenal fans, I can't do anything more.
London will always be blue.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so true. I just
plan.
We don't have the players we have aren't as good.
Yeah, sorry.
We're better football with better.
Yes, but we don't. Yes, but we got Tuchel. That's the difference. I've never seen it.
Yep. Did you see that skill piece of Christian Pulisic taking over both those players?
If we win the Champions League, I'll carry that high to the next year, just like the 2012. I was floating on 2012 till, goodness me, I think till the next year, and then we topped it with the UEFA Cup.
Yeah. Did you watch the shootout?
Yeah, of course.
You know what?
The 2012 one.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That was horrible. That was.
Do you know what? I was at the ground when we played against Manchester United for the shootout, and it was such heartbreak. I wasn't I was at Stamford Bridge. I was at Stamford Bridge. I didn't go to Moscow. I watched at Stamford Bridge, and it was so much heartache. When Mata missed the first one, because I was going out that night as well. It was a friend's birthday. I said, I can't take another heartache. So I went upstairs for a shower. So I missed most of the shootout. My heart couldn't take it. Then the missus came up to me and said, "You've won it. You've won it." And I said, "Really?" So I came downstairs. We hadn't actually won it, but Drogba was about to take the final penalty. So I actually got to see I actually got to see the final penalty. Yeah.
You know,
what was David Luiz doing then?
I don't have a clue what he was doing there, bro.
It's madness. I watched it because even after Mata missed, I still watched it because so much had happened up to that point. I just couldn't see any other winner but Chelsea. I just knew, you know what I mean?
I should have had more faith in my team. I know, but German team, penalty shootout against the German team, I thought.
It was Petr Cech that helped us because
Petr Cech was fantastic.
He used to be awful at penalties, and then for some reason he just went out of nowhere.
On that day.
But you know what he said? He said he studied. He spent, since when he knew that we've got them in the final, he spent hours every day studying each of their techniques.
Yeah.
If you notice, he dived the right way for every single penalty.
Yeah. Why did Tom Partey just shoot then?
Day, you know, people talk about
my days, what are you doing? How are you not finishing that off?
And you know, so many of our players, but
I don't understand.
The one player that to me, I mean, he played like a demon that day was Mikel. My God. In midfield, the number of times he snuffed out moves, you know, set up, moves for us. He was immense.
He should have won Manager of the Month for
performance.
Yeah.
And he's never performed like that.
You know what? That's a good that's a good question. Vote me the manager. I tell you what, this is my own opinion on it, right? If Chelsea get to a Champions League final, win the FA Cup, and finish fourth, for me, that's Tuchel Manager of the Year.
Yes.
By far.
The way he's coming straight away.
For us, but they won't give it.
No.
I
know. That's the thing, Bobby.
How did he miss?
He missed that.
He's missed from. Is it the post from about a yard out?
I have no idea. I've seen that already. I'm already on. What minute are you in? What minute are you on?
75, 60.
76 minutes. He missed the penalty. He missed from 1 yard out.
This is going to be 3-3.
1 yard out.
Yeah, but if that was Timo Werner, it'd be all over the internet.
I know. Was he onside? He was onside, yeah. No, it was
3-3.
Yeah, it was on.
It was on it.
How did he miss that?
6 minutes.
But Arsenal's defending today has been shocking.
Yeah, it has been. I have to say.
He's in my FPL team, and he's Antonio, and he missed that.
Was that set up by Ben Rama?
Ben Rama, yeah. He's the one who should come to Chelsea.
He should have.
Yeah.
Would you still go for Declan Rice? You should probably
would. It depends on the price.
Not anymore.
Declan Rice depends on the price, I think.
Yeah. If Tuchel wants him, I want him.
And I wouldn't want to spend more than 50 million for him. Not for the 80, 90 million was quoted, though. No.
What's his name, Dowie? What's that one who plays Camavinga, young one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Camavinga's a good player.
He's the one most likely, by the way.
There's a Leipzig guy, the 20-year-old. Is it what's his name?
I really didn't know what's wrong with man.
Kamara. Well, Kanouté is a defender, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
What about Koundé, who plays for Sevilla, isn't he?
No, Konate for Leipzig.
Konate, the centre back. Yeah, he's a centre back. Yeah, but there's another one, Chimene. He looks pretty good, the Monaco guy.
And the other one for holding midfielders, Zakaria is another one.
Yeah, plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach, is it?
Yeah.
That's the
one. Yeah. But I like Chimene, actually. He's decent. Because he's got the physique. He can pass as well. He's got an excellent pass on him.
Who's that one, Max? Sorry?
Chimene.
Oh, is that the one for Monaco?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one you're talking about.
You think this is true? Yeah. Apparently, Roman wants Haaland and Sancho.
Yeah. I know that he definitely wants Haaland. He's going to go all out for Haaland. I know that.
Yeah, no, he definitely wants.
He's going to go for Haaland. I don't think about Sancho though.
He said he wants both. Apparently,
I could see Pulisic going. What do you think of Pulisic today, guys?
I thought he was okay.
He was brilliant today.
I thought he was okay. You know, do you know my thing with Pulisic is, I don't want him to go, right? But I know there's been some that are saying because of his injuries he should go, this and that. But I tell you what, I know people say we would. I
wouldn't want Pulisic to go.
No, I really wouldn't. I know people say we would never sell to a rival club, but let's listen. Every player has a price, yeah. If say a Liverpool, so I'm just saying, putting it out there. If a Liverpool or a Manchester United said, okay, we'll give you the asking price for him, and if he wants to go. And if they manage his injuries, I'm telling you now, they're going to have a player on him, and it's going to be another mistake we do of letting him go. Okay, it's going to be another Salah. It's going to be another Salah, Lukaku, and De Bruyne mistake again. I don't know what you guys think of that.
I miss Eva still. I do.
Nobody's talking. Nobody in Chelsea is talking about Pulisic going.
Yeah,
I think they're just talking about getting him fit.
Yeah.
Some people
that's
want to
paper
sell him.
talk.
Some fans
Let me
think he needs
talk
to
about
get
Pulisic.
sold.
No, but with the fans,
They want him. You pay us 100 million. I don't care. We bought him for that much. Now we've made him that good. I don't even care about the injuries or whatever. If you want him, you pay that much. That's how it works with Chelsea football. This is a business. This business wants money. And if Pulisic is going to have injuries, then if he has injuries at us, we still keep him because he's our best player. If he's our best player, if they really want him, you got to pay us as much money as you can. That's how I would work. I would really work like that.
But the thing is, some of our fans are very reactionary because he's not having a great time of it at the moment. It's like, yeah, get rid. Those
I really
same
wish
fans,
we went for Ben Rama.
Hold on, please, Dan. So, yeah, the same fans who are saying get rid will be the same ones moaning if we did sell him like DJ Sanford and he becomes a success somewhere else. You know, I see a player in him. You know, I see he's just for me. The injuries and his lower morale. Because even today, that little run he did, if a confident Pulisic scores that goal, even if the one where he tried to dink it over, you know, once he starts scoring goals and gets his confidence back in front of goal, then he's good. But you still see glimpses of him, you know, glimpses of magic. So he just needs that run, sustained run in the side, and you'll see the best of it.
Yeah, Martinelli's coming on. Where's he been?
What I did like about him was.
Did he kept him a secret?
He can take his kicks like Hazard did, because some of the
I really wish we
down
went
the
for
back
Ben
of his
Rama.
legs.
I really wish.
And that, you know, it just made me hate Sheffield United the more.
But you know what? Going on from that, Bobby. You know what? The referee. Why wasn't he booking some of their players earlier? Because the game plan was to kick him out of the game, and they were just he gave the guy two warnings before. You know, first one it should have been a warning. Oh God!
Yes!
Yes!
Come on, 3-3.
Lacazette!
Who scored?
I can't believe it.
Lacazette again. Come on, another minute. Come on, another minute.
I didn't know.
Come on.
81.
81 minutes.
91.
81.
They've got to hold on now.
Yeah, they have to.
I'm only a minute
Even
behind.
now, I'm still not confident because the defense is awful.
I'm ashamed that Arsenal.
I've got Elijah jumping up and down the room. You can cheer if you want, Elijah. Don't worry.
Celebrate, man.
He's been respectful. He's been a bit respectful for me, but usually he's screaming down the house when they score a goal. So. Yeah. Don't worry about the scream, Elijah. You can. I'll give you permission to scream if you want.
Only time we're rooting for Arsenal. Come on.
Exactly. For like 3 times this season, we've rooted for Arsenal. At least
one
Arsenal.
more.
Yeah, but you know what they're going to say now? It's Arteta masterclass, but it isn't. West Ham have made so many mistakes. It's unreal.
Yeah. But do you know what? What we can say is Arsenal never let us down. Tottenham, whenever we wanted Tottenham to win, they always let us down, do they? Don't they?
They beat 11 goals. Lacazette has scored this season.
Well, let's see what happens until the end. Because Arsenal can be shaky.
Tottenham or what? You think Mourinho is going to get the sack?
Who? Mourinho?
What did you think of his press conference, guys? Did you see his press conference after the defeat?
Typical Jose.
No way.
No way.
Oh!
Did he handle it?
Should have been 4-3.
No.
Pepe, we've got to get more on it. Yeah.
And apparently he went into the dressing room of. He went into the dressing room afterwards of the team. And he congratulated all their players.
I heard.
It's because they actually tried. He told them to get a 1-0 lead, and then they didn't listen to him, and they just lost.
No, no, Daniel. What I'm saying is, the team that they that put them out. He went into their into their change room and congratulated all their players.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Daniel, are you on Twitter, mate? Are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Who's it? He's not son of Chelsea, is he?
No.
It's just the same picture. It's not.
Daniel, what are you on Twitter?
Wilson. Yeah.
It's the same picture, but it's not the same person.
Yeah.
I got a picture of Tuchel and
what are you on Twitter?
At CSE Daniel MTG.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll try to follow all the people that come on this chat.
Uh-huh.
I've only found DJ Sav.
I'm always on the channel.
Have you found Baggy?
Oh, of course, I've found.
Yeah, you got Baggy, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following Baggy for ages. And he's followed me back. All right, I'll look for Daniel. I'll look for everyone. Eric.
Daniel, Eric, are you on Twitter, mate?
Eric, yeah, are you on there, Eric? I've not seen you, bloke.
I don't think I.
Yeah,
do I follow you on Eric? Do I follow you, Eric?
No,
what you under?
I'm not. I don't really use Twitter, but I'm in the process of getting an account. So.
Okay.
I'll let you know as soon as I.
Oh, what a run by Rice! Oh, come on, Rice! No, Rice. Remember you're a Chelsea supporter, Rice.
No.
Ooh,
Yes, Leno.
You know what? I haven't seen that run by Declan Rice.
I've never seen that. That's a Zuma run.
Yeah.
So if his price tag was lower, would you go for him?
I'll go for his price.
Declan Rice?
I would have spent 80 million on him, but something like 50 million, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'll say, because you know what I'm saying that, Danny. It's only because we got rid of him. I'm looking at the fact that we got rid of him stupidly when he was in our academy, right? And then we're going to go and fork out around about 80 million for him. I can understand why the club are reluctant to do it.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to, because it's a 14-year-old, so it's not like a glaring error.
I know, but I get what Daniel. I get his point though. Yeah, but would I spend 80 million on him? Probably not. Maybe a bit less than that.
Yeah, but his price tag's rise, though, innit? To 100. Because
Daniel Chelsea.
Yeah.
Daniel Chambers. I can't find you, mate. What are you, Daniel?
It's at CFC Daniel MTG, all capitals. I've privated my account though, so because personal reasons. But now I know. I can trust some people.
Yeah,
I only trust people in the Chelsea community.
I see Daniel. I see Daniel.
I
see Daniel on a lot of streams.
Oh, why do these people keep saying that?
You know what?
These comments, man.
Twitter's a home to quite a lot of idiots there as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I won't leave Chelsea. Why do these people just say that? It's just a bit like strange now.
There you go. I've accepted it.
Yeah, welcome Christian Pulis into this. Don't worry about it, Christian. We'll forgive you the slip.
Yeah, Roman Abramovich was in the talk as well, by the way.
And Thomas Tuchel.
We had Thomas Tuchel.
Who are these people? I've told you before. Come to the stream.
And we've got Michael Ballack as well. So
we got Michael Ballack. Oh yeah, Michael.
You get these often, like former players and stuff.
Yeah, we did. There's a Kai Havertz one as well. Do you know that?
Have you seen the Jadon Sancho one as well that keeps coming on as a Man United fan?
Yeah, I have.
That was so annoying.
But Michael Ballack, he was. What I loved about him is that he was prepared but he was prepared to play that support role to Lampard, wasn't he? And for someone of his stature, I said, fair play to you, mate.
Yeah.
So,
I see Havertz and Mount vibes in him. I do, because people saying they can't play together.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
What do you think of Mason Mount captain? We all knew, and I knew as well.
Yeah,
he would be captain.
Yeah, but it's too early.
I want him to be permanent captain. That's what I want.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say about Mason
in a couple of years when all the rest are retired.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say about Mason Mount, with the area that he needs to improve in
final third.
Final third, yeah, because even today he had a chance where
Louise on one of his amazing runs. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a yellow.
That's a free kick. That's a terrible foul. Yeah.
What do you think of Hudson-Odoi? I wanna.
He was poor today.
He didn't have a good game. Yeah.
I don't think the right hand side is Hudson-Odoi. He's always on the right. I don't think it's his position on the left, like most of ours. Like Pulisic, I think he could possibly get some goals if he was like not playing in this formation like 3-4-2-1. Doesn't really work out. And Hudson-Odoi, it works out for him, but he's not on the right position. I think it's.
If he was wing back, then
yeah.
This is a good.
I think he'll work in left wing. He'll get lots of goals, and that's what I want. But
big up Tyrone in the chat.
Yeah, Tyrone, mate. Yeah. But you know what? With him, I just think that he needs to calm down a bit when he's shooting, because you know what? He's a good shooter. I'm not sure what it is if you watch him play a lot in the youth setup. When he was in the youth setup, he used to score goals. He's an excellent finisher, but I think he rushes it a bit too much when he in big man's football. Sometimes he just hits it too hard. Sometimes he does. So I think he just needs to relax a bit more. when he's taking shots
because we celebrate our Arsenal draw, and they might say, "How the mighty have fallen." Chelsea are rooting for other teams.
Nah, I don't wish for City.
What a ball!
I want it to be easy. I want us to go to the final, win it.
Do you think we're getting City, Tyrone? Probably. What's the Man U started their game, hasn't it, against Leicester?
5
o'clock.
No, yes.
No, I don't think it's started yet.
Is it 5 o'clock kickoff?
5
o'clock.
Yeah.
No, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Leicester maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah. Do you know what? To be honest with you, I don't mind who we get in the next stage of the FA Cup. I'll be honest with you. I'm not ready. You know, like I said, you know, it's going to be whatever. I mean, Southampton, and everyone wants Southampton, but I think we can. On our day, I think we can beat anybody, to be honest with you, on our day.
But remember last time we played Southampton?
Yeah, I remember what happened last time. Yeah, mate. Yeah, the only time we ever conceded, that's the second goal we only conceded since Tuchel's come in, isn't it?
Look at the Man United team now.
What's wrong with this guy? Where's the vision?
Where's the vision?
Yeah, he should have played it out wide.
He scores one goal against one goal. Who's it against? Tottenham, and they say he's better than Havertz.
These Arsenal fans are deluded, aren't they? Apparently, Leno was the best goalkeeper in the Premier League at one stage, wasn't he?
And then the second best defence in the league.
Camera, can anyone see that line of mine? Those lines.
What's that?
Is that
line?
Oh,
straight lines.
Hey,
what's that, mate? What's that?
What are you talking about?
No. On my camera.
Your logo? No. It's probably you need a new laptop, mate. Yeah. That's not us. Yeah. Bobby, you missed our stream the other day as well when we're doing the live draw for the Champions League.
I couldn't do it. I was at school. I was watching from school.
I was in bed.
This poor speaker bloke came on. I didn't mean to upset him, but
oh yeah.
I was watching it at school. I was watching the stream, and I was just wishing for a quarter. Who was it?
He was a Benfica fan.
He's a Benfica fan. He goes, Chelsea, come on, beat Porto.
And you forgot they're the people we beat.
What I said to him is, didn't we play you in the quarterfinal? And
I think once we will go through the get to the semis, and I'm thinking we're gonna get Liverpool.
You think?
I don't know if Benzema's too.
Do you remember when he played Liverpool?
I want Real Madrid, man.
I think
Benzema's too deadly now.
First leg. And then the second leg.
At this stage, you can run, but you can't hide.
Now Donald Trump's coming.
I think we can play anyone at the moment, except for probably Bayern Munich.
That's right.
Yeah, we're on the favorable side of the draw. Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't think.
With DJ Steph.
I don't think they'll want to play us because Bayern Munich.
Bayern.
If you ask them which team would you rather not play, they would say Chelsea.
Yeah,
because
of Tuchel's revenge plan, eh?
They
would have won the play. It's a different Chelsea what they'll be facing this season than last.
Exactly.
Defensively, we're organised this time, and I think I said it before on the streams. The high line that they play will suit us to a T.
I don't care.
Why we should have
don't like
they
are just so. It annoys me sometimes.
We just have to get past.
But you just have to get on with it.
The reason why I didn't give it to Lampard earlier because they couldn't get
Tuchel. Think London is red. London is red. Well, if London is red, where are they?
Sorry. So, what were you saying, Daniel? You said something about.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say now.
About Tuchel.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I think we're going to get. I think we were going to get Tuchel earlier, but because he was still at PSG, that's why we kept Lampard for another how long?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And we could have actually got Tuchel before finished 3-3. So
great.
Yeah. A draw's better than nothing.
And from what I understand, the reports were before that. I think Abramovich wanted Tuchel for quite some time.
We did. Yeah. Before Sarri, I think. He approached Tuchel.
Yeah,
I think we could have got.
All we need to do is back him, get the players he wants, and then.
Totally agree, Daniel.
Honestly,
we need that Haaland. Once we get that Haaland, I'm gonna go and I know what I'm gonna do to some fan.
I'll point Haaland. Whoever he joins, as long as it ain't Man City, I'll point Haaland on the back of my shirt. He's my favourite player.
Outside
of Chelsea, obviously.
The other thing also is from what I read. I think
you win everything with Haaland.
No, yeah. What I've read off is Haaland. If we don't get Haaland, then there's talk of João Felix as our next option.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
João Felix.
No,
It's not going to happen.
Felix, like
it's not going to
Atletico
happen.
Madrid are going to let him.
It's impossible.
Let him go
it's impossible.
for like.
Thank you,
Do
Arsenal.
you know what his release clause is? His release clause
Yeah,
is
I know.
350 million
That's
euros.
mad.
Really?
But
ridiculous.
But if we put in 100 million for him, then.
And apparently he's not happy either. You know that he wants to get out of Atletico Madrid.
Who wants to play for that sort of club? He wants to play for a defensive club like that. He's an attacking
I don't
player.
know why he even joined in the first place, to be honest.
I know that was a wrong fit for them totally. I just don't understand that.
Apparently he's getting a lot of money.
I swear there's something wrong with my camera. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's something strange.
What do you mean, mate?
Can anyone see it?
I can see just the Chelsea stand on there, bro.
Yeah, but you're not showing your face.
On the outside of it. Outside of it.
It looks fine.
You see, I'm in the corner of the left.
Yeah.
Underneath Burton Ballers. So can anyone see those lines? It looks.
No.
It's just. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Apparently, Mendy's having a tooth operation, so he's staying in England.
Who's that? Mendy.
Edouard Mendy, the goalkeeper.
Tooth operation in air quotes.
See?
Yeah.
Anyone see it?
That's good. That's good.
Chelsea Stan, what are you on Twitter?
The Chelsea Stan, just normal Chelsea Stan.
Let's put the Chelsea Stan in.
I'm trying for it.
Yeah, I'll find that as well. I don't know if I got you, Chelsea. I might have you. I might be following you. I'm not sure.
All I do is shout out channels on mine.
Yeah.
Are you a YouTube person? Are you doing YouTube?
I want to try to, but not yet.
Yeah, same with me, mate. I'm the same as you.
The only reason
I'm not really making videos right now because I need a new laptop and I'm gonna get a new laptop. I've got everything set, but
I need a laptop.
I'm not a social media person. The only reason I go on Twitter is because of Chelsea. So
right, okay.
That's probably main for me as well.
Daniel,
just to speak to my friends and stuff.
Yeah, DJ, you got some good stuff to say, so I think you'll be okay.
I talk on Snapchat most of the time.
That'd be club, so they just call me deluded all the time.
That's
all I get.
I mean, what I'm planning on doing, if I do get on, mine's going to not just be about Chelsea, because I'm a music DJ as well. I'm also be talking about music stuff as well on there. So it'll be more it'll be Chelsea and music. So
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking by the name.
Yeah, the name.
With me, I follow all sports, so I could do like boxing and wrestling and all the stuff as well.
Because DJ Sav, I was thinking you do music and stuff like that.
I do, bro. I've been doing it for ages, mate. It's just I've not had a chance to go to any gigs or do anything of late because of this whole lockdown thing. But I'm tend to be out Friday night, Saturday night, doing bars, clubs, whatever it might be, but parties. But I've just not done anything since this whole lockdown thing.
What famous clubs have you done?
Tiger. I know you guys know Tiger.
Did you Tiger?
Tiger, yeah. In there.
What, the one in London?
Yeah, the one in London.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, we also did the for the New Year gig. A load of us did it for our New Year's gig. The Grosvenor House Hotel. Yeah, so we do quite a lot of big gigs here and there, mate. I mean, I've done stuff abroad as well.
Okay.
With my so, but I've just my cousin's a famous DJ in Portugal, DJ Mello. He does all Latin stuff. He's a proper. He's actually he's DJing thing for a living. He's just saying he knows all the Latin. He knows all the Latin all the Latin music stars and majority of all of it. He knows all of them. So yeah, I mean, I do things with him when I go to Portugal. When we go and visit, you know, when I go back home for a little while.
How could I've got no crowd on this game, not the Chelsea game?
What's that? What's this, mate? On
what, you know, on BBC One.
Yeah.
They got no crowd noise for the Leicester Man United one, but on this one, on the Chelsea one, there's
no option for it. I think you can.
Yeah, it's crowd noise on my one. Yeah.
But you can turn it on and turn it off or something.
Yeah. Have you ever done DJ Sal? Going obviously you're Latino as well. Have you ever club when Brazil always playing the World Cup? They have all the DJs. I can't remember which club it is. I went down.
Cafe de Paris, that one.
Was it Cafe? No, there was another one.
Samba Ramba, that one.
It might have been, but I went to watch Brazil play.
I've done that Samba Ramba one.
Yeah. So
I've done things there.
Brilliant atmosphere. You go and watch the match, and afterwards you have a big party with all the Brazilians. So that's great.
All of them doing their little whatever mixing you're putting on. They're all doing their little samba and salsa dancing. All the ladies doing their little moves here and there.
You live in Turkey, right?
Me? No, I live in London.
Yeah.
I live in London, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was thinking you live in Turkey.
No, not
Turkey. I don't know why. I just thought I just thought no. Last time, no, it's cool. Yeah. I was just thinking, do you live in Turkey or somewhere?
No. I lived in Portugal for about 5 years. When obviously because it's my heritage.
Okay. I got it all mixed up.
It's my heritage country.
I got it all mixed up.
But yeah.
Van der Beek's playing instead of Bruno. I'm shocked.
Oh really?
Yeah,
you know what? I'm actually happy Van der Beek start. I mean, obviously Bruno would like to start, but Van der Beek I think is he's a bit unlucky.
I don't know why they bought him. Why they buy him? They bought him and he hasn't really played a lot, so it's a bit of a strange one, really, for me. Yeah.
Bruno's meant to be their best player.
The panic buy.
Apparently, he was bought to.
Yeah, but I got Pogba back now. I think Pogba's just as good.
Pogba showed his class the other day, didn't he? Yeah, he's a good player.
Did you guys actually hear? There's actually a Sultan billionaire interested in buying Manchester United, buying some shares into Manchester United.
No chance.
Oh, really?
But the Glazers,
I read that.
Glazers won't sell anything.
They're going to sell it, bro.
Just shares.
Oh, right.
I don't think so. I don't think
it's an investment. That's not an investment. They're just looking to have it to draw money out. It's free money for the Glazers, isn't it? So they're going to sell.
Yeah, and apparently
I read that.
The Sultan's dad. Apparently, the dad's worth about 25 billion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't matter anyway.
You got to remember with Roman, he never loses money, does he? So
no, he hasn't. In fact, I don't know if you guys saw. His billions have gone back up again. Romans. They're near enough now. They're near enough gone back to 20 billion again. Roman Abramovich.
Yeah. But
he's gone back to 20 billion.
Yeah, apparently he's been a lot of things ongoing for him. He's got another well in Russia that he's not even opened up yet. Do you know that? There's another well in Russia.
Yeah, but Roman's so brilliant. What he does off the pitch as well. Not many people do what he does.
Exactly.
If he buys some players like we bought Ziyech, and all of these players, he makes his money back.
He does. And the one thing I love about Roman,
somewhere. So he doesn't really lose money.
Marino does that
straight away.
And the thing of all is, we've got an owner that actually loves our football club, where you won't get that many of them around.
Yeah.
But the Sheikh from Man City are the same. They love Man City.
Yeah, they are. No, they are as well. To that, I get that.
They actually want to see us do well. Yeah.
But the Sheikhs, the dodgy as hell. So they got to be careful how they spend their money. No, seriously, I'm not saying they are, because the thing is, the way that they've come up so quickly, and and all those emails and things, they were real, but it was, as I said, it was a technicality why they got off on it, because no one can tell me that stadium Etihad sponsored for 400 million or whatever it was. And the ruling was, when we had financial fair play out, was that you couldn't value you could have a sponsorship which was higher than the average sponsors. So the ground naming was 100 million was the most, I think, ever, but their one was 400 million, which was 300 million above the highest one. So
that's what worries me about the Champions League, because all these easy draws that Man City keep getting all the way through, I don't know if some money isn't going under the table to get them on that platform.
I don't believe that.
Until Friday.
That isn't even true.
Until we apparently paid them.
Yeah. Chelsea did the money laundering this time.
Do you not? Don't you think Dortmund is an easier draw than Porto?
No,
I think so.
I don't actually, because
no,
Haaland, Sancho.
But the defense is trash. I can see that. But Haaland,
Obviously, they got Haaland, which is good. But defensively, they can be got at.
Yeah.
Their defense is so poor.
The thing is as well.
That's the only thing about buying Borussia Dortmund. Sorry.
Yeah, Man City's team are so good that very few teams would be.
I wouldn't say that.
Difficult for them. They are. We have to just accept it. They're really
Man
good,
City are a good team. How can you not say that?
Yeah, they're a good team.
The
and they always find a way to get them.
There are a few teams that you could say that this is a difficult team for them to face. Most of the teams they would have gotten would have been easy. Porto, Dortmund.
So what do you guys think of the
Bayern,
what is it?
Yeah, Man City are just like us, but from
I
Manchester.
forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I've forgotten.
Yeah, anyway, let's go.
Talk United. Something about United.
Talking about Man City, though. Well, let's talk about a player that we're linked with who's going to be available on a free transfer. And that's Sergio Aguero. Would you guys take him?
No.
As backup, but not as proper.
I would. Yeah. I'll take him.
Depends on the player.
Him and Haaland would be deadly.
He'd be second choice.
Yeah, not as a replacement.
But do you know what I think? Do you know what I think, Max? I think we missed the boat on Aguero. I think when we had the chance to get him some time ago, and he opted for Manchester City.
No.
Because John Terry said no.
He didn't actually opt for Manchester City. What was the annoying thing was that we were after him and Godin at the time, the centre back. Godin, and apparently it was something to do with agents' fees and wages. Yeah, so we're that close to getting Aguero. Aguero actually wanted to join us, and a double deal was already ready for those two.
Right,
because I
honestly thought it's because Diego Maradona. Because Diego Maradona's his father-in-law.
I
thought he was the one who told him not to go to Chelsea.
No, John Terry said he didn't want him at Chelsea. Aguero.
Okay. I heard that as well, but I wasn't sure what stories.
It was the John Terry one. John Terry didn't want him there.
Yeah, I think Aguero would be all right, sort of, but the price is depending on the price.
What's the score with West Ham and Arsenal?
3-3. Finished 3-3.
And the other one who got away was David Silva as well, because David Silva wanted us, didn't he?
Let's see the table.
David Silva actually had a come and get me to Chelsea. It was a come and get me.
Do you think we've secured top 4 now? Would you say yes?
No.
If we beat West Ham, then yes.
No. We haven't secured top 4.
You still wouldn't say, I can't see.
No, because West Ham can still win games and we can still draw games.
There's 10 games to go.
Listen, they're only 2 points behind us now.
Remember, we've got to play low block team.
Exactly.
West Ham.
So we can't say we're
2 points behind us.
No, we haven't secured top 4.
Sorry, Max, you would know this. When we were chasing
West Ham won't get top 4, we will get top 4.
Hold on.
When we were chasing David Silva, there was another top Spanish international that we were after as well at the time. He was a top striker. I'm forgetting his name.
David Villa.
That's the one. What happened to him? I thought he was what a player he was, wasn't he?
He went to America.
Imagine we got him.
Yeah.
But we're just like Arsenal, who Arsenal could have signed like Ronaldo and Messi and Zlatan.
You know what? It makes me laugh. It does make me laugh when talking about that, Daniel, because every single time, even now, you've got Arsene Wenger. Apparently, he had Mbappe in his dining room, didn't he? That's the latest I'm hearing, and he was close to signing for them.
Yeah, and apparently he was close to signing
Ronaldo
as well. Apparently, at one point as well.
Yeah.
Only because he was an Arsenal fan. That's why.
I'd rather keep Giroud for another season than sign Aguero. To be honest, he's all washed up.
I don't think he is.
I think Aguero's more clinical than Giroud.
I disagree there. I think he's obviously he's had a few injuries, but Aguero he's not going to be coming as our starter, and that's the thing. So we'll need to get like a Haaland or somebody to play as a main man. But if him coming, playing the odd game here and there, coming off the bench, he's clinical. He's still clinical.
It depends on his wages as well.
What about Ben Yedder?
Oh, Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder plays for Sevilla.
Good player, Ben Yedder. Yeah.
Another one. If we were,
isn't he like 29 years old? How old is he? Isn't he like 29?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's 30, in fact. But I'm just saying, he's 30. But what I was saying is in case we're looking to bring like
West Ham have.
I don't think it's a backup, not the main striker.
Yeah, that's what
West Ham have Wolves next. Then they have Leicester. So.
Oh, I got my tea, guys. Thanks for having me.
And then afterwards, they've got Newcastle. Then we've got Chelsea.
Mate.
Take it easy, Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah.
Thanks for your support as always.
Yeah, I'll still be in the chat anyway. But...
Yeah, okay. Cheers, mate.
Cool.
Take it easy, Daniel.
Okay, take care.
Yeah, West Ham have a few tricky games, but
yeah, they've got Wolves, then they've got Leicester, then they've got easy Newcastle, then we've got them. We've got them on the 24th of April.
Okay.
That's Saturday, I think.
Yeah, Tyrone's asking about Toko Eka. I don't even know who he is. Sorry.
Toko Eka.
Yeah, I know who Toko. I forgot, who did he play for? I actually forgot. I know this player. I just forgot where he plays for.
I'm actually lost with this one. Who does he play for, Tyrone?
Wait, 1 second.
Ekambi. Toko Ekambi.
And who's that?
Cameroonian footballer. He plays for Lyon.
I haven't watched a lot of French football, to be honest, this season, and I don't. I won't say that.
I wouldn't say he's good. He's not good.
No, I don't know.
He's 28 now.
I haven't seen him play that often, so I don't know a lot about him.
Yeah, we're also linked. We're also linked with that kid.
Great.
We're also linked with that boy from Barcelona. Both us and Manchester United want him. He's only 19 years old. Beginning with M. I forget. Membia?
Umboyama or something.
No.
No, that's Umboyama. The one we bought.
We've got him already. There's another one we're linked. There's another one we're linked with from Barcelona.
He plays for Barcelona. I saw that. I did see that. He's a young kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Both us and Manchester United want him.
Yes. Yeah.
I just can't remember what his name is. It's not on top of my head now. I've got it on my Twitter somewhere. I put it on my Twitter.
He's a 19-year-old.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's a youngster. Yeah, I know that we've been linked with this.
And the other thing I was also going to say another thing on that Forbes magazine. I don't know.
Matthews Fernandez.
Bobby will probably go on me on this one. I think we're also going to be doing a capacity to our football stadium soon, guys. I mean, that's going to be coming as well.
Yeah,
right.
60,000.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I've waited for this a long time now.
He said it wasn't his priority.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Is it Matthews Fernandez or is it Moriba?
Moriba might be.
Ilaix Moriba or something. The name is.
That sounds like it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one from Barcelona. That's the one.
Yeah.
It sounds about
right.
That
guy.
Yeah.
What I really liked about
he's 18.
when I watched him when he first came was whenever the cameras got to him, each and every one of us could be him watching a match. That's how much he loves Chelsea. He's kicking every ball. He's biting his nails. He's there. And that was enough.
Does anyone watch Eunice Talks Football?
Yeah, I watch him as well.
Sometimes,
but not all the time. Not like I used to, anyway.
Why are we jumping from one thing to the other, though?
I know. I didn't change the subject. I know.
Not change the subject.
It was police stand or so. Yeah. Sorry, what you're saying?
Sorry, I was just got a reminder. That's it. I subscribed to him. That's why I subscribe to all Chelsea channels.
So going back to Roman. Yeah.
I mean, the emotion he has for the club, the love he has for the club. To him, it's more than money. He's a natural businessman. He's a genius businessman.
Yes,
he puts his money in sensibly, but he loves this club, and
he does.
That's what makes him unique. I don't think there's a club owner out there like Roman Abramovich. Maybe Berlusconi when he was doing Milan. I don't know, but nobody else really loves the club like this bloke.
What I like about him as well. Hold on.
Okay.
What I like about him is the fact that he wants us to become self-sufficient as well. Yes. With the model that he has as well. So getting these players like the Havertz and people like that. And even if they want to join the sort of Real Madrids later on, then we can have big money. That's why Haaland makes sense, because then we could still sell them when they for a high price.
If we have to.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact is, so that if something happens, then we're still a sustainable club, and we don't have to rely on his money. So obviously, when he first came in, what a lot of people don't realise when they're talking about the money club and whatever, we were playing catch up. We were playing catch up with the other money clubs like Manchester United, Liverpool, who used to buy success. And so we had a bit of catching up, which we did. Once we caught up, then if you look at our buying, it wasn't as lavish as it was. It was just like getting in players here and there. Like the second season, I think all we did was brought in Essien, wasn't it, as our main player.
What a player.
Exactly, great player. And then that's what we used to do. We just used to bring in players now and again, and we've been doing it now. So it's only this season last season that we spent big, and that's because we had 2 years of catching up to do.
And,
and that's what I was going to say about this now. They keep on these fans here, these what's called these Liverpool fans, Man United. They're so like they're saying that we spent that much money on not Man United fans, but Arsenal fans. They say we spend that much money, and I've always said to them that we haven't been able to spend for the last 2 years because of a transfer ban, and we had to make up. We had to get these players in, and they keep on saying, "What have you changed? What have you changed?"
It's
I
jealousy,
don't really know what to say after that.
Really. That's what it comes down to.
They say the players that you bought in haven't done anything.
Yeah. But if you look at it, even if you look at when Roman came, and in his first couple of seasons, when he was spending big, who had the record transfer fee? Manchester United. We didn't have the record transfer fee. It was still I think it was a Rio Ferdinand and something else. Because when you think, we bought a lot of players, but we didn't spend. I think the biggest one we paid for was, I think it might have been Crespo at 28 million or something like that. So we didn't spend. We weren't spending like 70-80 million pounds on players.
No.
And I think we've only broken the record once. We've only broken the record once, and that was the Torres one. I think was the only time that we held the record since. I think.
Has anyone seen the Chelsea transfer policy and Roman defended it in some rare interview or something like that?
We spoke about it already.
That's the one.
You spoke about it.
That's the one. That's what I was talking about. There's a lot.
I mean, when you see him in his corporate stand, you just know that this geezer, but for his security, he's got to take care of himself because he's a target.
Sorry, see you later, Tyrone. He's got to go. He said,
Take it easy, Tyrone.
I've got to.
Sorry, Bobby.
Sorry, Bobby.
You're going as well, Eric?
I'm going as well.
Okay, Eric, thanks for joining.
Take it easy, Eric. Nice chatting to you again, bro.
You can just tell that Roman, but for the fact that he's got to keep an eye on his own personal safety, he would be in the Chelsea in the shed end. He's not into any of these airs and graces. He's a proper fan.
Yeah, he is. He's great for us, I think. Yeah, as you said, Bobby, we're lucky to have him. And to think he wanted Tottenham, didn't he? But then as he was going to Tottenham, he saw a ground and he said, I like that ground, and Stamford Bridge. So once again, Tottenham, a nearly team Tottenham.
Do you know what? It's funny. As it goes, I wasn't far because I go to all their games. I sit in the Matthew Harding upper generally, and I used to actually see when Roman used to actually come from his little when he used to come from the back and sit at the thing. And we used to sometimes what would happen is a lot of the fans would just look when the goal would go in. Everyone would just look to Rowan's reaction. My God, what a reaction in the air, man! That guy would be pumping his fists. He'd be giving it all that. That's our owner. We're saying that's our owner. That's our owner.
Exactly.
And it's so genuine. It's not. You can't fake that.
Yeah,
you can't fake that. It's for real.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
YouTube won't do copywriting if I keep the sound up, will it?
What's that?
If I'm watching Man United and Leicester, will YouTube copyright if it hears like football?
We can't hear it. We can't hear it.
We can't hear. Put it on low though.
Okay, cool.
So Bobby, where do you go on?
Sorry, it's a quick question of Max and Bobby because I'm sure you guys would know this. Do you remember back in the day when the cameras were not allowed to come to Stamford Bridge and you couldn't watch any games, and the only way you could watch Chelsea is if you actually go and watch them in a match, or you had to go and watch them at Anfield or Old Trafford when Ken Bates had a complete fallout with the TV rights companies. You guys remember that ever?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And it was when what's his name bought us then, or didn't buy us, and he became a vice chairman at the football club.
Matthew Harding.
When it all got back to normal again. And do you also remember the time when he came in, we almost signed Matt Letizia?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted Letizia as his major signing, but he would never leave Southampton, would he?
Oh no! And he's
that's when Glenn Hoddles came in, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was that time. It was that time.
Yeah.
So I remember Matthew Harding. That was another true Chelsea fan.
I know.
He was mad. He was a passionate fan.
Yeah. So for Bob, where do you
doesn't like the youth.
Sorry, what was that?
Where do you used to sit?
No, I was just reading a comment from Daniel. He said Eunice doesn't like the youth.
Sorry, you were cut. I didn't hear you, Max. What was that? Sorry.
No, I was saying, where do you sit when you go to Chelsea?
Do you know, I sit up in the East Stand, and I come in there with the security. So sometimes I'm there working.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, I'm there working, and one day I'll look for you and say hello.
Yeah, right. It'd be good to see you there, man. Next time I'm there.
Yeah, we should have a catch up one day. Once we're back in, we should arrange to have a meet up.
I get a sneaky, shall I say, paid for ticket. Not all of us are fans that do that job, but
excellent, mate. Excellent. That's good. That's good, man. That's good.
I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. Apart from the director's stand. Yeah. So, because I used to get corporate tickets when my brother, who sadly passed away, he was a big Chelsea supporter, and the company he used to work with, it's one of his clients was worked for this asbestos firm, and they were big Chelsea fans, and they always used to get us into the corporate end. So we used to get lots of corporate tickets. I work for BT actually, so I've been in the box a few times for matches for them. I'm not in the PRX section anymore, because when I was PR section, because sometimes we used to host competition winners for the Metro.
Yeah.
So
I used to get boxes. I was in the box a couple of times there.
My dad worked for BT, by the way, Max.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he used to work. He was an engineer,
right,
mechanic.
Right.
But yeah, what a small world. You say that you used to work with BT. Small world, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
How much are corporate tickets now?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know, because I've never paid for it. So I've always got it on complimentary because of people I know. I think it's about £300 if you want
something like that. Something like that is now.
Yeah. And that's where I met actually, Peter Benetti, actually, because he came. What they do, they have some of the old stars who come around to your table.
Osgood, Ron Harris.
Yeah. So I met, Benetti was nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna watch the stream. I was chatting there.
All right,
I want to watch the match.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Nice talking.
And my Wi-Fi is bad as well.
Yeah.
So
I got to say the best part is Matthew Arden, I think, for Atmosphere.
Okay, bye everybody.
See you later, mate.
Yeah, see you later. Yeah, Matthew Arden for Atmosphere, I think, is the best.
Yeah.
God, man.
Yeah.
It just brings back a lot of memories from back in the day of Chelsea to what we are now, innit?
Yeah. I actually had a seat next to Wayne Bridge once, but he was too shy to come and sit down next to us.
Was he?
Yeah. Because it was where all the players were. So I was actually sitting next to Mitchell. Remember Mitchell Thomas?
Yeah, I remember him.
He used to play for Tottenham and thing. He was an agent. It was Liverpool. Liverpool were playing against us, and he was an agent for one.
Did he not play? Did he also play for Luton as well?
That's right, Luton, Tottenham. I think it was. Yeah. And so and then Wayne Bridge was meant to be sitting next to us, but he didn't want to come and sit before. And then my brother embarrassing him, saying, "Wayne, come and sit down." He was sort of peering his head through the window now and again. Yeah, but just a bit shy.
I'm just trying to find the people I met. Actually, I've met Tommy Langley. I had a chance to meet up with him, have a talk with him. I've seen Pat, met up with Pat, met Pat Nevin. He has a lot to talk to. That guy.
Pat Nevin's great. Really, I saw him. Yeah. He opens up, doesn't he? He doesn't shy away from anything.
He doesn't. And
he was he was talking about the racism back then. I won't embarrass the player, but he was Cannibal was getting a lot of racist abuse from a particular player. You probably know the player
who Cannavale, did you say? Yeah, Cannibal. Yeah. Cannibal.
The reason he left the club was because of a fight he had with this particular player.
Oh man.
Yeah, I won't mention him, as I said, but
that's the one thing that is the one thing that really actually got me down back in the days when we were, was that what we were known for back then, Because I remember when my dad took me to my first match, and we were sitting in. We were both, me and my brother and my dad, was sitting down, and the crap that I used to hear from some of the fans on that stand. it was embarrassing being a Chelsea fan. Then I thought, my God, is this really my fans saying what
That's
they're
why
saying?
I didn't go until I was in my 20s, when I was a bit bigger. I could look after myself, because when I was a kid, I never used to go. Because I'm closer to Crystal Palace, actually, than a local. Whenever Chelsea used to play Crystal Palace, I used to go to those games because I knew my way out. I knew all the little shortcuts and things in case I got chased. And Cannaville, when Cannaville made his debut and he got all that abuse, that was at Crystal Palace.
God, man, I remember stupid fans back then, man. Honestly,
it's really sad.
But they weren't fans, though. They weren't fans. What they were, what it was the National Front at the time. What they found, because of football and the tribalism that you have at games, they found it as a good way of recruiting people. So a lot of these people, they weren't really football supporters at all, you know. And that's what. And half of them used to stay out drinking, just coming to the game late, leave early. Yeah. But Ken Bates changed a lot of that, so we've got to give.
He did.
Bates
He did.
You know what they used to do as well? I had some program notes when I was watching the game. I can't remember what it was, and in the program notes, Bates said that some of the supporters, they used to see what the team was, and if there was only black players playing, they wouldn't turn up for the game. And he said, "Look, I'm glad, because I don't want those sort of people associated with my club anyway, so they can just get out of the club. You know, not in.
Oh, Leicester's scored.
Iniacho.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on, Leicester.
Is that goal being disallowed though? Or was it actually standing?
No, I think it's
a back pass.
Fred. It was a back pass by Fred.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh,
but you know what?
Okay.
And that's what makes talking about Iniacho. That's what makes me so annoyed at our strikers, because Iniacho has scored more goals, 6 than our 3 not strikers, but our like Ziyech, Havertz, and Pulisic combined.
Do you know
he's only played a few games this season.
Do you know what, Matt? You know, you raise a valid point there, but you know, I've always said this, even when and I think I've said this to you on your platform before many times, and I think you guys would know this. I said from day one, when we signed all these players, right, you are not going to see the best of any of these players until next season.
Exactly.
And the reason being is it's not because they're rubbish. You don't become a rubbish player overnight. What it is you're coming from a different country, first of all. You've then got to get used to the Premiership first. Plus, you're coming at a time of COVID times, no pre-season. Players have to adapt. Players have to learn the way of Chelsea way of playing, right? Now, out of all the players that actually came to the football club, the one that's actually surprised me the most is Thiago Silva, because he's just like, I've been here before, the way he plays the game, yeah? Okay, it's like he's used to it already. But when you look at the likes of Havertz, Werner, Ziyech, right, and people have a right or go at them, you know, for me, they're more suited to what we're doing now, and they're more suited playing Champions League. I think for this season, this team is more suited to doing Champions League doing well in the Champions League than in the Premiership, because of the reasons I've said. Now, come next season, we have a pre-season, and they learn our way. You will see the best of these players next season. I have no doubt about that whatsoever.
Yeah, I agree with you. And the thing with Silva, as you mentioned, he's experienced. The guy's a big man now.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why he settles straight away. And he's not only is he experienced, he's world class. So and he's still world class at the moment. Yeah.
And what I love the most is when this talk was going on a couple of days ago. I think it was yesterday, and I think it came out today as well. There was talk of, if we get Haaland, then Werner could be used as mate weight of the deal. I looked at that and I thought no. Because if you keep Werner, let Werner play off Haaland, because that's what he was doing at Poulsen at Borussia Dortmund. Sorry, at Leipzig. Yeah. So he needs that kind of thing, and you'll see them both scoring goals next season. I don't doubt it for a second. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You know?
As Tuchel said, for those rumours, go and read a book. Go and read a good book. Don't read the rumours.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Ziyech ain't going nowhere. None of them are going anywhere.
None of them are. None of them, mate. They need a season. They need to be. What are we going to keep on doing? Buying players? Because you see what fans have got, and the fans that are actually asking for these players to leave. Some section of the fans are asking these players to leave. The only reason why they're saying it is because we have Roman Abramovich as our owner, right? Say we had no billionaire owner, they would not be asking for these players' heads. Yeah, they'll be saying, "Oh, we need to give him time. We need to give him time. They need a season." I know. That's what's annoying about this whole thing, because we have Roman as our owner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a lot of impatience, though, isn't it? So much impatience, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, Michael.
You know, one thing, I don't think we need a centre back. I really wouldn't like. I want us to get a central midfielder, but a centre back, I don't think we should get. I think we should do something like bring back Gehi or someone like that who could be an understudy to Thiago.
We've got Malang Sarr as well, Umbayamba.
Yeah, so, Malang Sarr. We've got enough.
We're heavily stacked in that department. And I think if we say that we've got 150, 200 million to spend, spending 70 million on a centre back when we can spend that money on a quality centre, a midfielder and a striker, I think that'd be money better spent than on a centre back. Yeah,
absolutely.
And as Tuchel, our centre backs are not actually bad if you find a system that suits them. You know. And I saw Zuma today. As you quite rightly, Bobby, you said superb today.
I thought he was excellent today. He was excellent.
Yeah. The only thing I want to see, and I know it probably won't happen till next season, is how in the Premier League when you play a certain system, everybody goes off in the summer and studies the hell out of you.
Yeah.
And then they come and imitate you, and the next season you struggle. I just want to see how. He seems to be confident, but I want to see how he'll cope with it when other teams
mess you up.
They go and start playing the pivot as well. Since that's his system, and hopefully by then he'll have one or two of his own players, he should be able to counter that better than anyone else.
But you know what? That's not his system, because when you look, when he was at PSG. He didn't. If you look at Conte, it's Conte's system, because wherever he's gone, he's played a 3-5-2. So I think what Tuchel has, he's got a flexible approach to his system based on his personnel.
Players,
so I think he can go out there and adjust. Whereas with Thing, he only plays one way.
Because he can change. The one thing with Tuchel, as we know, is the guy he plays more than one formation, and the players always seem to adjust to that formation. Whereas say Lampard didn't have many formations. He just had really the one that we were playing. So with this guy, he's already got in his head, I know what formation I'm going to play against his opposition, because his study of learning other teams and knowing what they do. It's really impact up there, and he knows at the end what formations to play.
Exactly. Conte, as I was saying, Conte just plays the one way. So,
I'd love to see Lampard go and take over at Celtic. I think he could do with that.
That's what helps Brendan Rodgers' career, and Gerrard, because it's an easier league, isn't it? Yeah. I still think he's going to be a good manager, but I just think the Chelsea job came too. When I say it came too early, I always say to people, it came at the right time for the right moment, but because of the situation we're in, that someone who's going to bring the youngsters through, someone who knew the club, and so I think to take on the job when he did was okay, but. So he had the sort of Ranieri vibes to me that he couldn't really push us on to the next level of competing. So I give him credit for what he did, because he sort of formed the base where Tuchel's now come along and moved it on an extra step.
He did, and if please God, we go ahead and do the impossible and win the Champions League, he will be a part of that, because he got us there, he got us out of the group stages.
When you think, group stage unbeaten, and top of the group,
And I just think with Tuchel now, I know we were talking about it, we were alluding on it earlier on about managers getting their time to play and get more time. He just needs, I just hope he will be allowed to be given the time to make this Chelsea what he wants to make them, especially if he does so well in the competitions that we're in and finishing fourth.
Yeah.
I think Tuchel's understood that the Chelsea formula is a simple one. You have no time for success. Just get successful and be better within your success. He'll be given time, he'll be given time if he wins trophies. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
If he gets top 4 in the FA Cup, he's going to be given time.
And the good thing was, he was aware of that when he came. Because I don't know if you saw that interview, I think it was his first main interview he did. He said, first of all, I thought, 18-month contract, why are they giving me that? Then they believe in me. But then he saw it as a challenge. He said, you know what? If I'm doing successful, then they'll extend my contract. If I'm not, then even if I signed a 3-year contract or 4-year, it doesn't mean anything anyway, because he'll get rid of me after 18 months or whatever. So he believes in his ability, and that gives you. I think that gives you the coach an incentive as well,
Absolutely.
knowing that because you don't want a situation like what happened with Conte, where he just sat there and he's got 9 million extra off the club. He didn't want to leave, and then he took us to court, got that big payout. I don't think Roman doesn't want to spend all his money on paying off managers. I think we spent over nearly 100 million on paying off managers in the past, so he doesn't want to go down that route anymore. So.
And Tuchel knows, as I said, if he does the miracle and does something like win the Champions League, the Chelsea hierarchy will have him signing on the spot. Because he'll be headhunted by the likes of Real Madrid, who are looking to get rid of Zidane. And goodness knows, so many other teams will be after him. So he would have proved his worth for sure.
And another, you were saying that, Bobby. Another team that will look at him will be Manchester United as well, because I think that's the kind of club that would want him as well, especially if Solskjaer doesn't. There's talk of Solskjaer getting a new contract. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think until there's talk till the end of the season, but they'll probably monitor other managers. But he'll be another manager target that will definitely be in United's eyes if he was to ever become available in the summer.
Yeah, I'm sure people are sizing him up already.
Or they may nearly. Yeah, if they get knocked out of the FA Cup and the Europa League, then
because I already know some platforms, big Manchester. I don't know if you ever watch the Football Terrace.
The Football Terrace,
Terry, and big up to him and what he's doing there as well. What I'll say to him, I know that a lot of the United fans don't want to say it, but I think a lot of them actually do like Tuchel and what he's doing at Chelsea, and I think they're probably thinking, like we did with Jose Mourinho, they finally got Jose, didn't they? After all that time chasing him.
Everybody wants what we have in the end. Everybody, they know what it's worth. They're all chasing after people like Conte, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Spurs doesn't try and go for Sarri and people like that. They're just mimicking Chelsea because they're jealous. Tuchel definitely on this showing, he's going to have another contract. He's going to have extended.
Definitely. Well, what's wrong with Pogba here? He looks like, is it his ankle? Has he got stepped?
It's gone down again.
Did someone step on his foot or something?
I think so.
Oh, he just pulled up, didn't he?
Yeah. No, he was actually
good. He's actually pulled up.
Ooh.
Did his ankle go again?
I thought he was stepped on, but no, he's not. Yeah, he has been stepped on.
Oh, he was stepped on first. Was it on his ankle area?
Yeah, and then he fell. Yeah, then on his foot.
He fell afterwards and he ran.
Yeah.
Oh, he's up again. He's all right. Get up.
What a good player.
It's a man's game. Get up. He's good. He's good. Yeah. I reckon he'll do good at this club. Actually, I think he's suited for Chelsea. Actually, alongside
Pogba.
Alongside Kante.
That's a good shout. That is a good shout for him. But as we all know, I think is his agent not Riola again, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think if he does go, I think if he does leave Manchester United, it's more than likely it's going to be back to Juventus or Real Madrid.
Back to Italy, I reckon so. I think it'll be back to Italy. Yeah.
And I think there'll be a lot of manager changes happening as well, guys, in the summer. There'll be a lot of clubs this summer in the Premiership looking. I think Tottenham are going to. I think Mourinho will actually go.
Tottenham will definitely look for.
I think, and it wouldn't surprise me if the Porto manager, Constant Car, actually does come over. I was telling you, Max, the other day about him. He's really his way of thinking, and think about him. He's like a Jose Mourinho, but plays entertaining football. If you know what I mean. But his way of thinking and the way he is as a manager, that a lot of clubs will look at that. A lot of clubs will, and he's a good one.
Yeah. Talking about him, didn't I? I read I saw a thing. I didn't actually read the article. I was meant to read it this weekend. Actually, was he disrespecting Chelsea or something?
No, he wasn't him that was disrespecting Chelsea. It was actually one of the. They didn't actually disrespect Chelsea. They just said that they've come. They said that. It's just the new. I think it was actually the owner of Porto.
Oh, the owner was it?
Who came out and said, "Look, they've got a new manager. They're playing against a club that's got a new manager, playing so well. They're like, I think it's going to be a tough game, But obviously, we've got to give ourselves the confidence to go and win that game. You know how every club says about their clubs, they're going to go and win games. It was just basically that, but he knows Chelsea's going to be a tough task, and they were actually giving us praise. To be honest, they were praising us big time.
Probably just as normal, the media stirring it.
Yeah, stirring it all up.
All I saw was a headline, which I was meant to get back to it. Totally forgot, but it's probably once we read into it, it's probably totally different from
like the media always do, Max. Yeah, they don't ever look at a good points in an interview. It's always the bad side of it. And he said nothing bad about Chelsea whatsoever.
Oh no, 1-1.
It's going to be a tough
1-1. Good goal actually. It's a good goal. Good goal.
It was at Greenwood.
Greenwood. But it was a good goal. It was all about Pogba. Pogba. Yeah. Hey Alex, how you doing, mate?
Hey guys.
Hey
Alex. Sorry, I was just on the
big up,
I was just on GNA TV, just talking to some people. But what do you what have you guys been just talking about?
We're just chatting about the game.
Yeah, but
talking about the game. We're talking about
It wasn't a vintage performance, It just, we just did the job. I mean, that's how I would put the game. Just To be honest, I think I look at the same time today. I don't think anyone actually played well. Like there wasn't no one really. Like Zoom, I think was good. But
Zoom was good, yeah.
Everyone was very average today, and we still won the game 2-0, which is like strange at the same time, but obviously it was Sheffield United. If this was another team and maybe a higher level, then we could have been found out today. But the thing is, at the same time, I think these players just for Sheffield United, so we didn't have to maybe go and kind of add extra gear on. So Mount today Mount had a poor game today. One of his first kind of poor games that he's had under Chelsea. He wasn't as usual, I think, today Mount.
It was always going to be after the Lord's Mayor's show, though, wasn't it? After the highs of Wednesday, then to get, Sheffield United are, everyone thought we were going to win it. It's a bit of a formality, but
that's true. But
Alex, did you actually hear Did you actually hear Tuchel's post-match after the game?
What did he say? No,
he basically said that he knew the Chelsea concentration levels today for today's game.
Oh yes, no, I did watch it. Sorry, I did watch it. Yeah, like the concentrate, like the fatigue and the concentration wasn't there. Like it's just the thing is at the moment, yes, we've been on this good run and everything, and we've won all these games, but the way that we're playing at the moment, we're just kind of. I feel like we're coasting through games still. We're not the finished product. We're still not the finished kind of. It's like we're winning games, but not in a way where you would think, yes, maybe Atletico Madrid, yes, maybe against Everton, against Liverpool. There was other games where, I just feel like there's still so much more we can do. And I'm saying this because I got high standards for Chelsea, and I want them to do as well as possible. Yes, we're in a good run. But there is still a lot of things to improve, and that's a lot. And yes, we're not conceding, but that's not the only problem you have to do, and to play well, good football and stuff. And I'm not overreacting just because we didn't play well. It's been like this since Chico's come in. Like our final third, and I understand today we've had 9 changes. There was a lot of different changes, and sometimes it's hard to get used to new players and stuff, but. Even when we had all these other players in form, we still look a little bit kind of lackadaisical on the ball sometimes. We try, we don't seem as gelled as straight away, but that's not a worry. I think that will come. But
but if you look at a glass half full, look at what happens when we start to click. What a team we're going to be then. And before you came on, DJ Sav was mentioning this as well, where we agreed. Obviously, these players have all come in together, and so that's why they haven't really gelled. They haven't had a pre-season yet, and there's been a few injuries as well. So I think next season we're going to see the best of them, especially from attacking point of view. We'll be seeing the best of them.
What did you guys think of Billy Gilmour today? What did you think about him? How was he?
I thought he was okay. His passing was a little bit. He overhit quite a few passes, but I thought he did okay in the middle of the park.
He had a good 45 minutes for me, but then after this, in the second half, he kind of maybe coasted off a little bit. So,
he will do. He's a young player. He hasn't played a lot of football.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's not going to.
One player I really want to put Hudson-Odoi, man. I don't know what.
He
wasn't
the
best
today. He wasn't great.
I just find him so frustrating. I find Hudson so frustrating. Every time he plays, it's just like it feels like he's trying to do things that he doesn't have to do, and it's just he's overcomplicating everything. Like he makes the right run. He literally just it's like he's trying to like show off if he's like at a trial, and he's like, you know what I mean? He's like just do the basics and do this. But however, I still think Hudson-Odoi's position where he's playing is the wrong position for him. I think he needs to.
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier.
He needs to play on the left. He needs to play on the left wing. He can't. The only thing he does, he just dribbles. He can't really. He finds it hard to even go past the man at the moment. The only thing he does, he just goes down the line and then just crosses it in. He can't really dribble in. He doesn't kind of dribble within kind of the midfield because he's not left-footed. He's more of a right-footed player. So.
And if he's going to play the wing back role, as you just said, Alex, left is the best. I'll put him as a left wing back. If you can't play him as a left winger, then play maybe as a left wing back.
I guess he's playing them there because he's got right foot, so you kind of like cross it in, But that's why he's playing them there. But
what do you make? What do you make of Pulisic today, Alex?
I don't know. Sometimes it looks like he's on ice skates. When he's like, feels like he's like. Only just started learning to go on ice skating ring, and
he had a couple of good chances today, though, didn't he? To be fair to him.
Pause. Oh, yeah. So did I glitch there? Wait, I must have lost connection.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes it looks like he's on like an ice ring, and I don't know. Just sometimes just on the ball. It's the same Hudson-Odoi. Pulisic does literally just sometimes overcomplicates things, and it just keeps it simple.
He got man of the match, though, bro.
I know, but I was a bit shocked, to be honest. Like, I guess he played well, but what I'm saying,
but it was Mike
there's still more. There's still more.
More to come there.
Him,
definitely.
Yes, he's coming back, and he's kind of trying to get back in the team. We all know how talented he is, but yeah. Look, man, I feel like I'm being negative. We did win the game, so that's good.
You're not final.
We're in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and that's a positive,
And who do you want, bro?
The easiest game. I want Southampton.
Okay, the easiest one. Southampton.
I want the easiest game.
Easiest route. Cool.
Give me Southampton, man. Give me Southampton.
Yeah.
But what I was saying about it's interesting because what I was saying before you came on with regards to Callum Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic, I think what they need to do, they just need to relax a bit more in front of goal. I think they're trying too much in front of goal because if you look at Callum Hudson-Odoi when he was playing in our youth setup, he was one of our best goal scorers. I think when he's playing here, sometimes he just tries to hit it too hard.
Shooting
sometimes.
Also, he needs to improve his shooting.
Because there's something about it because he's playing that big man football now rather than youth football, and it's maybe it just thinks he has to be a bit more deliberate or something. Just play the way that he used to play when he was. Because he used to strike the ball effortlessly when he was in the youth team.
Like look at Saka. Like Saka at the moment, he's just playing without any fear. He's playing just
exactly.
Like Saka is just like playing his game, and I think Hudson-Odoi is not.
Don't overthink it. He's overthinking it. He's overcomplicating things, as you said.
But however, I do think he's playing in the wrong position. I think that's not his
natural position. True.
I hope he hasn't got an England call up, has he?
No, he's on the under-21s.
Under-21s.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I think they only have one game, the under-21s, don't
they? Yeah.
And then Thiago Silva, is he going to go to Brazil?
No.
So he's going to stay back.
And Mendy's not going either. Mendy's not going.
It's good, we have a lot of players who are gonna not going anywhere. Even Jorginho, he's staying. He's not going to Italy. I think.
That'd be good because usually after an international break, that's when we.
Yeah, and Kante's not going either. So
no,
Kante's not going either.
Excel's not going.
Kante's not going. No.
Really?
He didn't even get picked. He didn't even get picked for the French squad.
I'm happy about that.
I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy.
It surprises me, but I'm happy about it, of course, because they really need the break.
Yeah,
and all the injured players need to get fit again. People like Tammy.
But the reason why Mendy's not going is he's having a tooth operation done, and they said apparently they're going to be getting that. They're going to be having. They're going to go rather than having it done while they come back. He's going to get it done now, so he should be available to play.
Scored.
That will do.
Yeah, no, it's 1-1. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Who scored?
That will do.
It was
Greenwood.
Greenwood. Yeah. So Tyrone, what you got to say, mate? Because I got to go soon because dinner's going to be on the table in a minute. So Tyrone, I know you're on. Do you want to just give a few?
I basically wanted to say almost everything that Alex said actually, but which means that you kind of know what I want to say. But one thing that really frustrated me about it, despite it being a win, it took us. And it took us approximately 40 minutes before we actually got our shot on target or anything. And then in the second half, it took Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz coming on for us to really be threatening and doing counters. So that's kind of frustrating. And you actually said what you said about Callum. That was what actually frustrated me because what he normally does and what he also did against Atletico, he when he gets into the box, he tries to cut it onto his right foot. He tries to dribble past the players, and then after that, it allows the defenders to get back in position. So that's just so many frustrating things about it. But it's a win, and I love that Atletico moment at the end of the game, though.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I think the only one thing I'll say going back to the performance again is the only thing I would have questioned today. I know what he was trying to do, but when you took your main vocal point off the pitch, i.e. Giroud, and then you're playing the three small guys up front, you're thinking, where's there a striker there? Because he went with Mount, Pulisic, and Hudson-Odoi.
Yes. Hudson-Odoi, sorry.
Yeah, before those two came on.
Yeah.
And then thought to myself, I'm then shouting on the thing saying, Werner. If you're taking off Giroud, bring on Werner. Because I think Werner would have been, but then he didn't bring Werner on at all for the whole game. Made me think, I don't think he's lost confidence in Werner.
Maybe give him a rest.
Maybe give him a rest. He plays such a good game against Atletico Madrid.
That's the only, I get that. I think that's the only one thing I would only question today was the fact that when we took those off, we didn't really have a vocal point up front.
Yeah, tried Mount on the false night.
Yeah,
that's right.
He did.
But to be honest, DJ, Giroud wasn't really much of a focal point either.
No,
Giroud didn't play well at all, did he? Giroud was awful today.
However, we didn't really use him properly though. I think Mount, Pulisic, and they weren't even Hudson-Odoi. We weren't using Giroud in a proper way. Same as I think as the whole team was quite average, so I think a lot of players just underperformed because of other players' performances.
But what I'm hoping though is once we get into this, and now we're in the semis, he's got to play what is the strongest team, I think, for the semis. Because if you look at Barnsley as well, it was the same thing, wasn't it? The performance was awful against Barnsley. So I just think we just need to. We can't make these wholesale changes and expect a cohesive game. So, but I think the semis he will play a decent side for that one.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, guys, it's been nice to talk. I've been here for nearly 2 hours now, and my dinner's late dinner at 6.
God.
Yeah, I didn't have lunch till about 2 o'clock. So
thanks for having us on again, Max.
No worries, guys.
Thanks, Max.
And thanks again, guys, for joining. Thanks, Ian. Big up, Ian. I didn't say hi to you before. Yeah, thanks everyone who came on.
Great chatting to everyone again. Take care, everyone.
Yeah. So before we go, who do you want in the next? Obviously, Alex, you said Southampton. So who do you want? DJ, Bobby, Ty?
It'll have to be Southampton, isn't it?
Yeah. Southampton as well. Ty, you the same?
The easier road.
I feel like we could get it. Well, if Leicester City wins, I think we could get one of those cities. I just feel it. I don't think we're gonna get Southampton.
It's gonna be Man City. It's gonna be Man City against Southampton, isn't it? Because they always get the easy.
And then probably Man United and Leicester City.
Us be Man U or Leicester.
Yeah. I mean, that would confirm my omens though, because that's what happened in 2012. Because we faced Leicester City and then we won them. So that would be interesting.
Yeah, let's see if it pans out. But yours are omens, but Zayn, go to Zayn, man. He's a master predictor. He got it right again today, 2-0. So I did tell you guys beforehand. If you want a result, if you're a betting man, you want to put money on a result, just
go Zayn. Zayn. Okay, we'll do that then.
Zayn's the guy. He's a man. Anyway, guys, nice talking to you guys, and I'll catch up with you later. Take care.
Right, guys.
I'll try and do something over the international break as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe we could fit the nostalgia one into the international break.
I was about to suggest that actually.
Yeah. I'll DM you guys then, and we can arrange a date, which is a time and date. So, Alex, you get your notebook out. Ty, get your notebook out as well, so we'll learn a bit about Chelsea history.
Yeah.
All right, then. Take care. Take care, guys.
Take care. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Bye.